Hey everybody, it's Deborah Lindsay with OnlineEFTCertification.com, and I'm here today because I want to talk to you about war. Well, more specifically, I think I want to talk to you about peace. You see, this weekend is Memorial Day in the United States. For those of you who are outside of the country, that might not mean anything, but for those who are in the States, you know that we live in a country that's been at perpetual war for a really long time. And so what that means is we have a lot of soldiers that are coming home with PTSD. We have a lot of families that are hurt by PTSD. We have suicides, a huge amount of suicides from PTSD. And until EFT came along, there was no way to help these people with post-traumatic stress disorder. These people came home, their lives were destroyed, families were destroyed, and this has been going on for my entire life at least. And so I am aware of the sheer power and value of EFT in helping these people. So I think about some of the clients that I've had over the years. I've been doing EFT since 2000. I learned about EFT in 1999, got certified in 2000, started certifying other people in 2002. So I've been in this field for 16 years now, and I've certified a lot of people, and I've worked with a whole lot more. So I think about this one guy at this workshop I did one time in West Virginia, where this kind of old guy was sitting in the room, and he was he wasn't someone you would usually want to hang out with because he just kind of wasn't clean and blah blah blah. And I was surprised that he was there until we started actually doing the tapping stuff, and it was revealed that he had been struggling with PTSD since the Vietnam War. Since the Vietnam War, this man had been struggling with PTSD. He was walking down the road one day, normal day, except the fact that he's in Vietnam, and out of nowhere comes a bomb, and the guy next to him is laying dead on the ground. His friend is now dead. So you have survival's guilt, you have trauma, you have all of that stuff. And was so strong that the man still heard his friend's voice. Like he ended up with I guess you would call it schizophrenia, where his friend was still talking to him on a day-to-day basis, right? So this man's life had been destroyed, and he was stuck in a space and time. And so we started tapping. I don't think I worked with anybody else the whole workshop. It was just him and me, and everybody else watched. And by the end of it, his friend's voice was gone. He could not find it anymore. And he could revisit that day, revisit that experience in his own mind, and feel like it was separated from him, that it was not his story anymore. It was something that happened as if it was on a movie. You see? And his story is a common story. That's the thing that's so freaking sad about it, is that there are men and women going off to war today. Men and women coming home from war, families being destroyed, countries being destroyed. And all of this is going on under our watch. As healers, our work is to bring these men and women back into society and to do our part to heal them, and in so doing, heal our world. Okay? It's a little, whatever, airy-fairy. I don't care. It's what we do. As healers, that's what we do. So I feel like as someone who certifies, it's partially my responsibility to make it easy for people to get this training, because every single person who gets this training and goes out and helps another person has made the world a better place. So for me, as a teacher and a certifier, as well as a practitioner and a human, that's part of my work on earth, and that's part of what gets me up every day. right? So, so for that reason, I'm offering the certification training at a discounted rate. This is something I don't do very often, but I'm offering the course for $50 off. So it's really $600 for level 1 and level 2. If you can pay in full, it's only $499, which I think is the least expensive of the credible EFT certifications on the market right now. And if you can pay for it by the end of Monday night, by the end of Memorial Day on Monday night, I'll give you another $50 off, which makes the full price for level 1 and 2, level 2 certification $499, right? I used to charge almost that much for just one level when I was teaching it live. So part of the reason the course is so inexpensive is because it is online. That gives you a lot of freedom to do it at your own pace. If you can't start this weekend, it doesn't matter. Once you have the course, you start the course when you want to start the course. That's up to you. Um, but I can offer the course for such a low price because it is online. I don't have to travel. I don't have to pay all of those expenses. And so you get the freedom to take it when you want to take it at your own pace from home without paying for travel yourself. And I get the freedom to keep my prices really, really low so I can help a lot of people. So if the course is interesting to you, you know, everybody can do it. It doesn't matter if you have never tapped in your life, if you don't know anything about it. But if you feel called to own your own life, if you feel called to help other people, if you feel called even just to heal yourself, you know, this course brings all of that to table. I can't even imagine my life without EFT anymore. I can't even imagine it. You know, when I started this journey, you know, 16, 17 years ago, I had profound anxiety. I was working for the man. I had that kind of life. And since then, I travel. I go anywhere in the world that I want to go. I have financial freedom. I have emotional freedom. I have spiritual freedom. And I have physical freedom because of EFT. And it's been such a gift in my life that I feel like I need to spread this gift to others. So if you're interested, click on the link and let's get you started in the class because, you know, why wait another day? Why wait another day? You can save $50 and you can start transforming your life now. All right, guys. See you in the class.